So today I'm going to be sharing with you this makeup look along with a review of some products from Sleek Makeup, which is a drugstore makeup brand, or drugstore affordable makeup brand. I think it's from the UK, I'm pretty sure. I have all their info down in the description box, but I'm pretty sure it is an affordable makeup brand from like the UK area, or you know, over there. I know it's not US based, but they are sold in the US as well. I did receive the products I will be reviewing for you guys from Octoly, which you know you guys have heard me talk about before. I'll have a link to it down below. If you're a content creator and you're interested in reviewing products, you can go ahead and sign up over there. But other than that, I just want to quickly dive into this makeup look. If you'd like to see my thoughts on Sleek Makeup and how I achieved this makeup look, then just keep on watching.
Alright, for eyeshadow primer, we are going in with the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. You of course can use whatever one you want. This is the one that I have, and since I paid for it, I'm of course going to use it. I like it. It keeps my eyeshadow on and it doesn't crease on me. And now we're going to be going with some tape to just get a nice sharp line. This will also make applying wing liner so much easier later. And then we're going with the Sleek eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to take this shade all the way to the left, and I'm going to buff that into my crease. I'm going to go in a few times to build it up. My lights were really washing it out. It's actually like, it's similar to like a creme brulee from Makeup Geek. It's a really good transition shade, so I'm just going to take that and buff that into my crease using the Sigma E40 brush. Now I'm going with this Mauve shade right here, using the E40 as well, and then I'm going to be buffing that into my crease as well, but I'm really going to be focusing on the outer V and then also the outer half of my eyelid. I'm doing circular motions, sweeping motions, until the pigment is built up to the level that I want. I do wish these shadows were a little bit more pigmented. You do have to do a little bit of building up, at least with the mattes, to get the shade that you want. Now I'm going in with this brown shade. This is a neutral brown, and I'm taking the Wet n Wild crease brush, and I'm going to be fluffing this onto the outer half of my eyelid and sweeping it inwards. And here's the part, like, this is kind of the annoying part. Do you see that dust flying everywhere? That's the shadow, and then it just like flicks right there onto the inner corner, and I didn't even put it on the inner corner. So this does have a lot of fallout. The I don't know, the pigment doesn't stick very well together, if that makes sense. The shimmers you'll see are fine, but for some reason the mattes just, I don't know if it was my brush, but the mattes were just not liking me in this palette. So there is quite a bit of fallout. That is another reason that I'm doing my eyes first, and then I'm just going to clean up that little bit right there, just because it was really bothering me. And now I'm going in with this coppery reddish shimmer shade. This color is beautiful and applies so well. This is without Fix Plus, you guys. Like, the shimmer in here is so dope. I'm putting this on the inner third of my eyelid. I'm just going to be building it up until it is the level that I want. Oh, also I'm going all the way up. It seems like I'm going a little past my crease. That's because my crease moves on me, and so I have to put it up a little bit higher so that, you know, when I close my eyes, it's all the way to my crease. Now I'm going in with this bronzy olive color, and I'm going to be putting this on the outer half of my eyelid with the same brush. I did want to go back a little bit because I want it to be a little bit darker, but I'm also bringing that all the way up to the very top of my crease. Now I'm going in with this olive green shade, and I'm using a pencil brush to pack this onto the outer V, and I'm going to sweep it into my crease to add some definition and to really pull the olive green that is in the bronze shade. And I want a nice gradient from like olive green to a bronzy green all the way to the coppery color. I thought that was a really cool combo. And then I'm just taking a touch of the gold with my finger just to kind of blend it all together. And I'm just going to be cleaning up the fallout. Oh, and I did remove the tape, just so you guys know. And then we're going to be doing some wing liner. You don't have to do this, but I like a wing. You guys know that. And I do a little bit of a bigger wing because I have a lot of real estate, and if I do a small wing, it just looks so weird on me. Like, I don't know, it just looks weird. So for my eyes to look normal sized, I use a bigger wing to make it look more almond shape and less round. Oh, by the way, I'm using a felt tip right here. I'm not a big fan of felt tip, you guys. So My door just closed. That creeped me out because of the wind. Anyways, so I'm just doing the best I can. My other eyeliners are kind of running out, so yeah, bear with me. All right, now I'm going to be coating my lashes with some mascara. I will be putting on some false lashes, but I'm just going to do that a little later. I really just kind of wanted to start to see how the eye look was going to look with lashes, so I kind of just did this for myself. But this is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I really like this one a lot. I like how tiny the brush is. All right, we are moving on to the face. I'm taking the Steel One Step Correct. This is one I've been using a lot lately. I really enjoy it. It helps color correct a little bit, along with giving just a really nice base for your foundation. It's a little bit tacky, so it helps your foundation stick, and it helps smooth out fine lines. It's just all in all a good primer. It really is just like a one-step correct, and it's really good for almost all skin types. I'm also taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is one of my favorite ones from the drugstore. I'm really into the BH Cosmetics one, but when I filmed this one, it was a couple weeks ago, so that's why I'm not using the BH Cosmetics one. But I'm taking the Michael Todd Sonic Blend foundation brush. I've been talking about this in my past few videos, and I like it a lot. And it also works really well, especially with this foundation. Like, this foundation loves this brush. Oh, if you're curious, in the foundation, I'm the shade Bronze Beige. I really like this shade on me a lot. As you can see, just seriously, this foundation loves this foundation brush. They are best friends. This is my go-to brush when I use this foundation. All right, we are going in with the Sleek Makeup Cream Contour Kit. This is the light one, and I started out with those two light shades, but I ended up using the darker shade. And I'm going to first apply the contour. As you can see, that shade is a lot darker than when I showed you guys, because I noticed how light it was. And now I'm going to blend it in with my Michael Todd Sonic Blend. This is a really good brush for cream contour. I really like it. It's nice and fast, and it worked. As for the cream contour itself, you guys, it is amazing. Like, look how easily it blends in. It's a really good shade, and it's not harsh. It's super creamy, but it's not so creamy that it looks thick. I really like this cream contour kit. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other side of my face. I did the first half of my face, blended in, and then did the second half just because I didn't want the other side to dry too quickly. So when I do cream contour, I always work from one side and then I do the other. All right, so now I'm going to be going in with those two outer highlight shades just to clean up the contour and to add a little bit of light into my face. This really just will help with the structure that we are creating. And I'm also blending in with that same brush, the Sonic Blend. I highlight the lower parts of my cheeks, my center of my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and the top of my lip. Gosh, you guys, this brush and this cream contour kit are like really good together. Look at that. It is just quick, easy, seamless, amazing. And I'm obsessed with this cream contour kit. It's fabulous. You guys should go check it out. All right, now for the actual under eye highlight. I don't like putting a thick cream because it'll crease, but I do like taking a more liquidy highlight or concealer, and this is the Kat Von D one. I'm just using up my deluxe sample that I got from, it was a Point Perk, and I'm going to be pressing this into my skin with an angled kabuki brush from Sigma. I did not feel like washing a sponge, and this worked great. It ended up working out really well, and my under eye looked fantastic. Alright, so for a little bit of shimmer cream highlight, I'm taking the Sleek Solstice palette, and I'm taking the cream highlight, and I'm taking just a stippling brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to be highlighting the top of my cheekbones, and I'm also going to be doing the bridge of my nose and my upper lip, basically anywhere that I highlight. I'm doing this before I apply any powder and set my under eyes, and now I'm taking the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. I really like using a light yellow powder. It's really good for brightening reasons, so it's keeping the under eye looking nice and bright and not looking, you know, dark and dingy. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face using my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I'm just using, look, there's like a brush bristle stuck to my face. That is disgusting. All right, I'm doing my brows and lashes off camera, and then we're moving back into the palette. We're taking that shimmer shade again, the kind of coppery reddish one, and I'm going to be aligning my lower lash line with this. This is just the Sigma E15, I believe, just a flat definer brush. And then we're going to be taking the shimmery gold shade and we're going to be putting this underneath that with a fluffy brush. So I didn't want it to look like a shimmer. I wanted to kind of manipulate it a little bit to give the effect of a shimmer without being super intense. I hope that's making sense. And then I'm taking some mascara and coating my lower lashes. Alright, and I'm also going to be lining my waterline with some eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Black. This is literally my favorite eyeliner for the waterline ever. I really like the fat pencil. And then I'm taking the Profusion Day face palette and I'm going to set my contour essentially. This will help warm up the face. If you want a more natural contour, you could just use the powder and just set your face and you're good to go. But I really wanted to be super glam, so I went over top with a powder contour. And then I'm taking NARS Outlaw. Really, you can use any blush. Just I spent the money on this blush and I've been waiting for a NARS blush, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. I'm going back into the Sleek Solstice palette and picking up the two highlights on the bottom, and this is a Delium Tools highlighting brush, and this is such a good highlighting brush, you guys. Like, it works with basically any highlighter. And I'm just going to be going over top of that and setting my face before I apply the lip product, which is the Major Matte in the shade, this was in the shade Happy, you know, Pharrell Williams. Anyway, so I first started out with this because it was a nice rosy pink. It looks a lot more pink on camera than it was in person. It's a lot more mauve. And then in the center of my lips, I'm going in with LA Colors Liquid Lipstick in the shade Suede for an ombre effect.
Alright, so that is it for this makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give a big ol' thumbs up and make sure to comment down below. I do want to just quickly touch on, you know, my overall final thoughts on the Sleek makeup. I've been playing around with the palette a few times and I'm just gonna have to say I'm not a fan of the palette. I like the colors themselves, but the only thing I really like in here are the shimmers, like the mattes. If you guys saw the fallout I was getting, like, it was kind of ridiculous. But I really like these shimmers, like the orangish golden here, or the orangish coppery. This one is really nice. It swatches well and applies on the eyelids really well with no Fix Plus at all. And then the kind of bronzy shade with a little bit of olive undertone swatches nicely as well. And then the brow bone highlight that I have is really nice as well. And then the last shimmer, well, one that, you know, is 100% looks shimmery. The other ones, they look like they're mattes with a little bit of shimmer, but I'm saying of like the actual like shimmers. They all swatch really nicely and they perform really well, but the mattes themselves, I'm not sold on the mattes myself. So I'm not a big fan of the matte formula, but these shimmers are super bomb. But overall, I'm not sure if I will be continuing to use this palette just because I already have shades like this in my collection, which in my opinion perform a little bit better. But the good news is this Sleek highlighting palette is so dope. Like, even the cream right here, as you guys saw before I even added this, it was still like super beaming. And these are just amazing. They are just beyond, like, it's just insane. Like, that actually they perform better on the cheeks. But I mean, I heard good things before and like now I'm seeing it on my cheeks after only this is like my 4th time wearing the highlight. It's just, they are so blinding. It is kind of ridiculous. And then the last thing was the contour kit. This is the light version. I love the formula of this. It blended out really well. It's super creamy. I would probably go for a medium next time. No, this was okay. I think it's just I'm used to using the middle shade when I'm you know, with the Honest Size one. I'm used to using the middle shade, but I actually had to go for the darkest one to contour with. So I think that threw me off a little bit. But formula, colors, everything is amazing. Blend out nicely. I like how it looks. I will continue to use this. But yeah, so that completes my makeup tutorial and review, and if you enjoyed it, give it a big old thumbs up. If you've tried these products, let me know. If you hear kids screaming outside, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have neighbors. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've tried these products, and let me know some other Sleek products that you like. And if you've tried the eyeshadow palette and you have the same issues as me, let me know, because I just want to know, maybe it's the palette I got or maybe it's just me. I don't know. So let me know in the comments on your thoughts. Any other things you'd like me to test out for you, let me know in below as well. So to wrap the video up, I just want to mention, if you're returning to my channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It's seriously just, I don't know, I love seeing you guys in the comments. I really do. I recognize all of you guys' names. I love that you guys want to be a part of this little community that I'm trying to build, and I'm just so grateful that you're here. And then if you're new to my channel, welcome, and I really hope you want to stick around by subscribing to my channel, or check out my vlog channel, or checking out some more videos over here. Other than that, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are excited for Christmas. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Goodbye.